Hi, I'm Dave. I'm going to show you a Minecraft redstone creation for making a colorful rainbow beacon. This one here, this is Carnage, the creator that created this one here, and while it's the smallest and most compact design that I've seen so far, I couldn't get it to, for some oddball reason I can't get this one to work, but I've found one that is easier to make and much more compact in design. In fact, it's so easy to make that anybody that doesn't even know redstone can make one, and it's quite simple really, and I've done it myself. As you'll notice though, I've missed out on the very first block of the beacon light because for some reason Minecraft doesn't want to change the color of that block, so I left that one out. And you can make this as high as you want now, and then you can cover up whatever, and the power supply is quite simple and it's so compact, and it's I should have thought of this a long time ago. But anyway, we'll get straight into building it. You can hide it if you want, you can bury it if you want, you can put it, I made an 8x8 space here. And this 8x8 space will be perfect for what we need. We can use, it can be small, well, it'll end up being smaller eventually, but it's just, if for whatever you want, like this is going to be the cornerstone of my castle, right? So what we'll do, some of it I want to bury. So what we'll do is we'll try and find the center, approximately, well, preferably. So if it's 8x8, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, well, it'll be roughly center, will be roughly here. And then we'll go, I believe it's 3 blocks over. Let me double check that. Because when I made Carnage's creation, plenty of times I misjudged where the blocks need to go, and I ended up having the piston in the wrong place. Yeah, 3. So okay, so we'll go with an approximate center here, which I guess because there's 8x8, we'll go with that, and then we'll go 1, 2, 3. And then we might have to here, you know what, we won't go center, how about we go over here instead, because it will move the beacon over. Doesn't matter really, but whatever. Okay, so 1, 2, we'll go 3 blocks over. I'll have to make that bigger later on, whatever. And use your choice of bricks for putting the redstone on, preferably conductive. 3 high. Get rid of those 2, and you'll see. Now, my design, what I do is a lot of people will make the beacon and then they will design their work around it. In this case, I'm going to design my beacon around my work, and you'll see why in a few minutes exactly why that's beneficial. For starters, you don't have a blinding beacon in your eyeballs when you're trying to place the pistons in the glass. So nonetheless, okay, so now you're gonna, this is gonna be your stair tower of pistons. You put the first piston down. Now that's where things are gonna start. Now this is where your power supply comes from to turn that one, on and off. So we'll add 1 and redstone, and you'll notice that it didn't light up. It's not supposed to. Now we'll leave that alone for about a minute. We'll go this way. Now we're alternating because we want to turn alternates on and off. So we're going to add some more blocks of your choice. And we'll put them down like yay. And then we're going to turn around and we're going to get rid of this block, and we're going to put a torch there. Now you notice the torch went out. It's supposed to. That's where the sticky pistons will go. And then we'll go alternate. We'll put 2 more blocks and go as high as you want. This is perfect. Oops. Just making sure that the last piston you put on this pile is the one facing toward the beacon, the one that goes out. See, those ones went on. That one you want to leave. But say we wanted to stop here, or this is your last beacon, piston, and this is where you would stop. I have 1, 2, 3. Here, we'll just make it nice and colorful. Four. Notice I'm counting because in case you want to have a certain size of building or whatever, you can always, it doesn't have to quite be like this, but it connects better this way if you just alternate this way, right? But I mean, you could have spaces if you want. You just don't have to put the colored blocks on the pistons, make the pistons do their thing, but you don't have to put the blocks on. Then you can you can have an alternating stripe of, or different varieties, right? Perfect. Almost nighttime. Okay, so where are we now? We 1, 2. Okay, so we got 6 high. That's good enough. Now, and like I said, because I can stand right here where my beacon would normally be, I can place my pistons without fear of anything being in my way. Now what I do is just go up with these, because once you finish to get to the top, you just go down and break the ones you don't want away. And in fact, if you had all the resources, which might be rare, you could probably do this in survival as well. This would be just as well, but just, then we get rid of this, because you want the torches by or the pistons that are by the unlit torches to stay, because those are the ones that get activated. Ah, crap. Running out of battery power on my phone, dang it. I might have to do this game. Alright, so let's see. Now we want to put some colors here. Oh, I'm running out of space for everything. And whatever colors you want. Okay, now that part's done. You might be in my way. Okay, the beacon goes right here. Choose what you want to use for your beacon, and then place it down. And And see, now it's centered as well too, so that's not a big deal. Okay, now quickly, my battery's about to completely die on me. Brain fart, repeater, yeah, okay. Now, okay, so now what we'll do is we'll go like this. And I'll do what I like to call my the old RS flip-flop. We'll put some redstone here. And we'll put a couple of repeaters here. Put them on full blast. Make sure to turn them around. Because if you put them on, or put them on slow, if you put them on full blast, then the Minecraft software can't keep up with how fast the repeater is spinning, and it does not make the pistons move proper, if at all. Here you can either just add or take away a torch real quickly if you want, or as I did, put a switch and then quickly tap. Lights come on. Voici. Now it's going. And that's the way it's done. And then, of course, if you really want, for aesthetics and all that good stuff, you could always hide your work, right? Obviously, this, you know, I have to make that floor higher, but, you know, or high, you know, whatever, right? And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. You don't have to hit like if you don't want, but I could care less about that. But there you go. And that's a much simpler, more compact design for making a colorful redstone beacon and for my battery. Guys, adios and good night.